talking away. I don't know what I'm to say, I'll say it anyway. Today is not my day to find you shine away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me. Take me home. I'll be gone in a day or two. So needless to say, odds and nails, but I'm being stumbling away, slowly learning that life is okay. Say after me, it's not better to be safe than sorry. Take on me, take on me, take me, oh, take on me. I'll be gone in a day or two. All things that you say, yeah, is it a life or just to play my worries away? You're all the things I've got to remember. You shine away. I'll be coming for you anyway. Take on me. Take me home. I'll be gone in a day or two. Take on me. Everyone's favourite pirate band, Aha! Aha! Yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Welcome to the Happy Hour here on Studio Live today for another week. I hope you are doing well. Just turn my monitoring volume down a little bit. This is our One Hit Wonders show. Now, the first thing a lot of folks may say is, Aha, they had a bunch of hits. And you know what? If you're an 80s fan and you loved Aha and you thought that all their albums were amazing, more power to you. But for the 98% of us that can only name one Aha song, like me, I think that constitutes a one-hit wonder. And even if they had other songs, that was definitely their biggest hit. As soon as you say Aha, you basically say "Take on Me" in the next sentence. So I think it's worthy. G'day. I hope you're all well. Let's say g'day to some folks. G'day Wolfstone Studio, Angela Sinclair. G'day to Mark Bro, the Falcrow, Mum and the rhyming didn't go. Mum and Dad. G'day Thomas Kreis. Yeah, exactly. Are they really one-hit wonders? I don't know. They came up in plenty of lists. There you go. Exactly. Certainly not a one-hit wonder. And again, it's all in the eye of the beholder. I'm taking some poetic license, but I thought I'd get on the front foot with that one. G'day, Jenny. G'day, Bleeding Red Beats. Hello to anyone else I've missed. Mike and Dawn, who I saw earlier as well. Thanks for all being here. And if you do want to make a donation, g'day, Brad Example. Thank you for being here. Howdy to Jade Star, who just did a cool opening hour, as always. We're doing a whole bunch of cool songs here today, and if you do want to make a donation, you can help out, because all these one-hit wonders, they need their copyright. They need their 14 cents from the show. So there'll be copyright claims on the show, which means if you want to support me, this is our virtual busking session. So you can throw a virtual coin in the virtual guitar case. by using Super Chat or the PayPal link down below. We're going to jump into this next song. This is a very cool tune by a band called Soft Cell. And hopefully there's no controversy on this one, because again, if you can name another Soft Cell song, then I welcome you to do that. So this is a song called Tainted Love. 2, 3, 4. Sometimes I feel I've got to run away, I've got to get away from pain, you drive into the heart of me. The love we share seems to go nowhere, and I've lost my light, for I toss and turn, I can't sleep at night. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Now I know I've got to run away, I've got to get away. You don't really want any more from me to make things right. Need someone to hold you tight, and you think love is to pray. But I'm sorry, I don't pray that way. Once I ran to you, now I run from you. This tainted love you've given, I give you all a boy could give you. Take my tears and that's not nearly all. Tainted love, tainted love. Don't touch me please, I cannot stand the way you tease. I love you though you hurt me so. Now I'm gonna pack my things and go. Tainted love, oh, tainted love, oh, tainted love, oh, tainted love. Touch me baby, tainted love. Touch me baby, tainted love. Tainted love, tainted love. Tainted love, tainted love. A little bit of Tainted Love from the 80s, back when all the songs had all the lyrics, like that. The hook was just the song, right? Don't you forget about me, don't you forget about me. Take on me, tainted love, tainted love. Yeah. You know, they did it. And we're going to play another hooky tune in the next one. There you go. Soft Cells. Cool. Huge in the 80s. Another non-one hit wonder. There you go. It does. It depends what circles you run in. And look, I'm going to play a lot of songs here. I'm going to play songs from artists that you're just like, oh man, I love all their back catalogue. And it's cool. But again, and do they get maybe unfairly dubbed one-hit wonders? Maybe. But, you know, show your love. And especially those that... So the thing is, if you grew up on 80s music, I was kind of a decade later, and we looked back on the 80s, and we only ever, like, listened to music in terms of, like, 80s compilations. Whereas I know, just like if you're in the 90s, you'd hear bands like Screaming Trees and Alice in Chains and Soundgarden, and we'd all be like, oh, man, and Bush and Nirvana and Pearl Jam, and we'd all be like, oh, yeah, they've got massive back catalogue of songs. Whereas some people would go, actually, Alice in Chains only had that song Wood, and like Soundgarden only had Black Hole Sun, but it's not the case. Anyway, so yeah, I say all that to say we're taking some poetic license here today. All right, it is a happy hour, so as well as being able to donate and throw some virtual coin in the virtual bag, you can also tell me what you're drinking, because it's always fun. And for the month of July, hello Kim Harden Hudson, by the way, for the month of July, and Gregory O'Sullivan, for the month of July, it is, a lot of people I know are doing dry July, and I'm not. I was going to, things didn't work out, I didn't get in time, blah, 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 excuse. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to do dry happy hour for July. So today, I'm imbibing in one of South Australia's finest, which is a Farmers Union iced coffee, which I shouldn't drink, especially when you're singing, because milk's bad for it. But you know what? Beer's bad for you too. So we're going to go with the iced coffee here today. It's a very classic South Australian. It's actually South Australia is the only state in the world where our largest selling soft drink is a milk-based beverage. Coca-Cola do not run this town. We have iced coffee. Alrighty, let's play this one. Joan Barry Glenn on the white wine. Any chocolate tonight? Always going with the good chocolates over there with Joan Barry Glenn. This one, I hope you'll agree, does fit the one-hit wonder. Although someone's going to say they were a massive Proclaimers fan and they're underrated and they've got a lot of good music. But I think the vast majority of us realise that when you hear Proclaimers and when you think Proclaimers, you think this song. And it goes a little something like this. When I wake up, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who wakes up next to you. When I go out, yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. If I get drunk, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who gets drunk next to you. And if I haver, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's havering to you. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door when I'm working. Yeah, I know I'm gonna be the man that's working hard for you. When the money comes in for the work I'll do, I'll pass on almost every penny on to you. When I come home, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home to you. And if I grow old, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who's growing old with you. Sing it if you know it. But I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. Marianda, la bamba, la da, enchilada, and a burrito, la da. Gets very sad here. When I'm lonely, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who's lonely without you. When I'm dreaming, well, you know I'm gonna dream about the time when I'm with you. But when I go out, well, I know I'm gonna be the man who goes along with you. And when I come home, yes, I know I'm gonna be the man who comes back home with you. I'm gonna be the man who's coming home with you. And I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walked 1,000 miles to fall down at your door. A little bit of the Proclaimers there from 1987. So yeah, we're kicking off in the 80s here, aren't we? Are you harmonising, Joe? Yeah, get into it. Yep, do the thing. You sing it along? Get on it. Sing along. Thank you very much, Joe and Barry Glenn, for the kindness. Worth a super chat. Bit of Proclaimers worth a super chat. Thank you. Appreciate you. Very cool stuff. Letter from America, another big hit in Europe. See, Tom's gonna. I'm gonna try and go right down the rabbit hole and find one that there's no way that anyone can argue is not a 100% one-hit wonder. Not that it really matters. G'day, Sean Chandler. Cheers to you, my friend. Chilean Plonk, Sauvignon Blanc. My wife likes a good Savvy B. See, here in Australia, we can't be classy. So, Sauvignon Blanc. What do we call it? Yeah, chuck us a glass of Savvy B, would you, love? And if it's extra classy, if it comes out of a cask. Ahmed Anvil, g'day to you as well. Thanks for coming along. I do enjoy doing these shows, and I do thank you for being here. Let's continue the Achy's block of one-hit wonder rock. Now this one, it does pain me because I love this artist, and this artist is still touring now, is still creating music, and he did an amazing cover of the song "My Hero" by Foo Fighters. Like, he's a really, really talented singer, songwriter. Unfortunately, started his career in sort of that 80s sort of hit factory style. But yeah, we are, of course, talking of the one and only Mr. Rick Astley. And despite the fact that Rick Astley did have a couple of other tunes, this one's definitely the one that's resonated with people over a long time. And it is, of course, the song Never Gonna Give You Up. Time to get Rick rolled on the Happy Hour. We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. Full of commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I'm just gonna tell you how I'm feeling. Gotta make you understand. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you, never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Known each other for so long, your heart's been aching but you're too shy to say it. Inside we both know what's been going on. We know the game and we're gonna play it. And if you ask me how I'm feeling, tell me you're too blind to see. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry, never gonna say goodbye, never gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live, let you down. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna live, make you cry. A little bit of Rick Astley there. Never Gonna Give You Up. Yes, you got Rick rolled in the good old way there with that one. Alrighty. I saw a meme today that if you invert the song, remove the never, it's a Nine Inch Nails song. Gonna give you up. Yeah, I'm gonna give you up. I'm gonna take you down. Gonna give you up, gonna let you down, gonna run around and desert you, gonna make you cry, gonna say goodbye, gonna tell a lie and hurt you. Thank you, Brad. Example. Appreciate you, mate. Thank you very much, my dude. We're gonna continue with a couple more 80s tunes. We are sort of working our way through, but we're not really going that way. But there's a song that I didn't play last time we did a cover song show like this, and I'm gonna play that up next. It's if this ain't the definition of a one-hit wonder, the next one we're gonna play, nothing is, right? Jason Short, thank you for being here as well. Is there anyone that I haven't said g'day to? I think I saw some other names slide on in. Secondhand Watermelon, my favourite name to say at the moment is Secondhand Watermelon. And I know, Rick was big in the UK. See, this is just, I should call this the Let's Trigger Tom hour. Instead of the one hit wonders hour, it's the Let's Trigger Tom. with the fact that we're calling these one-hit wonders. I saw someone else in there as well. I apologise if I've missed you. Weary Pirates, there you go. G'day to you. Hope you're doing well. And Torini just unsubscribed. See, Rick Astley will do that to you sometimes. Maybe I can bring you back. You know what? Before you unsubscribe, let's just see if this song can bring you back. I think you may know this one. It's one of my favourite 2-chord songs of all time. 2, 3, 4. You can tell the world you never was my girl. You can burn my clothes when I'm gone. Or you can tell your friends what a fool I've been and laugh and joke about me on the phone. You can tell my arms go back into the farm. You can tell my feet to hit the floor. Or you can tell my lips, tell my fingertips they won't be reaching out for you no more. But don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it understands. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh. You can tell your ma I moved to Arkansas. You can tell your dog that bit my leg. Or tell your brother Cliff, his fist can tell my lip, you never really liked me anyway. Or tell your Aunt Louise, tell anything you please, myself already knows I'm not okay. You can tell my eye, watch out for my mind, it might be walking out on me one day. But don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh. But don't tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, I just don't think it'd understand. And if you tell my heart, my achy, breaky heart, he might blow up and kill this man. Ooh. There you go. If Rick Astley didn't make you unsubscribe, Billy Ray Cyrus sure as heck will. I've always wanted to play that tune. Never had the guts to do it, but I had to try and do it. Brilliantly awful, thank you. Yeah, that's what I was going for. That's success. If I can get the brilliantly awful tag, my work here is done. I've succeeded. So thank you, everyone. Thanks for bearing with me on that one. You got to have fun, right? Music's fun. You should enjoy yourself. And if you can't have a smile on your face while you're creating or playing music, look, not all the time. I'm not going to sit here like Jay did Tears in Heaven. It's obviously not going to be like, did you know my name if I saw you in heaven? Like, that's not cool. But when you're taking the piss out of Billy Ray, then it's okay. That's what I think anyway. Thank you everybody for the kindness. I'll throw your claps up there. Appreciate you. Thank you, Joe and Barry. Thanks, Mum and Dad. Thanks, Kim to the squared. Thank you, Kerry, and thank you, Mark and Jason as well. I appreciate it. Loads of country hits in the USA. Sold millions of albums. Sold out a stadium concerts. Not as famous as his daughter. Beautiful. Absolutely perfect. Love it. Bleeding Red Beats, thank you. You can tell my ears, my achy, breaky ears, why they're bleeding because of Billy's dad. Woo! Ooh, yeah. Not Billy, Miley. And thank you, Jenny, by the way. Jenny Jolivet. Still don't know how to say your name, Jenny, but I'm just going to call you Jenny, of Wolfstone Studio fame. And eternally, hopefully we'll see you back one day. You'll miss us when we're gone. I'm going to miss you when you're gone. Yeah, achy, breaky, heart. Love it. All right, quick bit of iced coffee. I must admit, the non-carbonated beverage is actually helping out with this. Who knew? Who knew? All right. This is a song by the Buggles, and again, Tom's just going to be our resident like proving Pete wrong. Can you tell me like how the Buggles are super famous and had 100 different hits and sold a million records? Because they probably did. And look, they're cool. They're still kicking around too. I saw a concert the other day, like from only a few years ago. So they're still kicking around. But again, when you say the word Buggles, there's only really one song that comes to mind, and it's this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. I saw you on my wireless back in 52, lying awake in tangent, tuning in on you. If I was young, it didn't stop you coming through. Ow, ow. They took the credit for your second symphony, written by machines on new technology. And now I understand the supernova scene. Ow, ow. I met your children. Ow, ow. What can you sell them? Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. It's in my mind and in my car. We can't rewind, we've gone too far. Oh, 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 oh. And now we meet in an abandoned studio. You hear the playback and it seems so long ago. And you remember the jingles used to go. Ow, ow. You were the first one. Ow, ow. You were the last one. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. It's in my mind and in my car. We can't rewind, we've come too far. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, 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 oh. All right. Video killed the radio star. Video killed the radio star. It's in my mind and in my car. We can't rewind, we've gone too far. Pictures came and broke your heart. We put all the blame on VCR. You are a radio star. You are the radio star. Video killed 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 that radio star. Yes, it did now. I want my MTV. TikTok killed the YouTube star would be the new version of that. 2022, by the way, just quietly. No, we're doing fine. We're doing fine. Long form content forever. Yeah. No, the short form is clearly in control, but I don't care because there's plenty of you awesome folks out there that enjoy a bit of a flashback to some Buggles from way back when. All right, I'm gonna have some water here now. G'day, Master Singleton. Thank you for stopping on by. Hello, John Murphy. Join me. What become one of us, Luke? I am your father. Join me on the dark side, the TikToks. Yeah, I probably will. Not for any other reason than you got to diversify. Like, I can't sit here and just, sit on my front lawn yelling at clouds while no one's watching my videos. So why not do both? Cascada dos. All right, just need a quick tune up here because it's usually the G string. Oh no, we're actually relatively in tune. I'm using a really cool tuner, by the way. The Nembrini tuner is sitting over there on my iPad, and it does a pretty good job. It's one of the more accurate tuners that I've used. And it's free. Free! So I highly recommend it if you are a guitarist. There's the string that's a little flat. Because it gives you not only the note, but it tells you how many cents you are, flat or sharp. And it kind of floats around. But like that low E there, which is actually a D sharp, because I play an E flat. Long story. It's right on the spot there. There you go. We're gonna sound better. G'day, Sion. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Let's play some Chumbawumba. Tom, did Chumbawumba take over the charts in the UK? Am I missing something with Chumbawumba? I don't think so. In fact, I don't even think they had any more. I think they may have had one album. I don't know. Someone's going to tell me that Chumbawumba are now continuing on and they've turned into like an alt punk band and they're awesome. I don't know, but we're going to play this one. When you're doing one hit wonders, you got to play a little bit of Tubthumpong from Chumbawumba. We'll be singing when we're winning. We'll be singing. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink, he drinks a lager drink, he drinks a cider drink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times, he sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Oh, Danny boy, Danny boy, Danny boy. I get knocked down, but I get up again. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Pissing the night away. Pissing the night away. He drinks a whiskey drink, he drinks a vodka drink. And when he has to pee, he uses the kitchen sink. He sings the songs that remind him of the good times. He sings the songs that remind him of the better times. Don't cry for me, next door neighbor. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. I get knocked down, but I get up again. You ain't never gonna keep me down. Don't it get you down? A little bit of who played "Don't Let You Down"? Don't It Get You Down? I don't know. A little bit of that at the end. Question from Dawn. Yeah, you can have some Q&A if you want to. Some old school Metallica. I try to do Nothing Else Matters, Weary Pirates, but I don't do it well. But yeah, maybe one day. Maybe when we do it. We should do a whole set of songs that Pete doesn't do well. It'll be the amateur hour. Some would argue every week is the amateur hour. But I get paid. Because of your donations, I can say I'm a professional musician because you donate to the channel and you make donations, and I dig you for that. So cheers. So no, the song Addicted to Bass was written by an Australian artist called Josh Abrams, and the singer on it was an Australian singer called Amiel, who has another really cool song called Love Song. If you want to check it out, yeah. So if you want to go down the rabbit hole, it's actually a dance song. So Addicted to Bass, it's like your bass line has got me feeling fine. I'm grooving up my spine. So it's like a dancey song from the late 90s, but we just did it as like a your bass line got me feeling fine. It's filling up my mind because seventh chords just make everything sound jazzy. Right. Seventh chords for the win. All right. Let's play some more tunes, shall we? Let's go into the 90s. Because there was a lot of great 90s bands. There's some that, again, I was saying before that some people think that bands like Bush and Soundgarden and Weezer were one-hit wonders because they only know one of their songs, which is fair enough. There is a song that was by a band called Tonic. from 1996, and it's a song called "If You Could Only See." If I say Tonic and "If You Could Only See," you probably don't know the song. When I play the song, you probably will know the song. If you're around in the 90s, you'll remember this one. It's a cool song. It's by the band Tonic, and it's called "If You Could Only See." If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you'd understand why I feel this way about how love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. Well, you got your reasons and you got your lies and you got your manipulations coming down to size. See you love but you don't, give you love but you won't. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about how love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. See the road's less traveled, shows happiness unraveled, and you gotta take a little dirt to keep what you love. That's what you gotta do. See you love but you don't, give you love but you won't, stretching out your arms for something that's just not there. See you love where you stand, give your heart where you can. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about how love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. See you love but you don't, give you love but you won't. She won't. See you love where you stand, give your heart where you can. If you could only see the way she loves me, maybe you would understand why I feel this way about how love, what I must do. If you could only see how blue her eyes can be when she says she loves me. That was Tonic, If You Could Only See, from 1996, which is, very, very cool tune, and, cool band. I actually owned their album, the Tonic album, but, again, not a lot of people know Tonic, and some of you may know that song, some may not, but it's definitely a cool tune, a cool piece of 90s goodness there. Charles? Refreshing water. Georgie did a very good job on that. That was one of the very first things that that I recorded was that Addicted to Bass cover. I recorded it on Reaper on my PC with the first microphone and audio interface I ever owned, like an old Tascam UM125 interface and I think it was the Samson C1 microphone. So yeah, old school stuff. But you got to start somewhere. Everyone starts at zero. Turning Japanese. I don't know. Turning Japanese. I think I'm turning Japanese. I really think so. Da 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 da. I'm turning Japanese. No, I don't know the chords. Good. That would be a good one though. There are a lot that missed the cut, by the way. There's a lot of one-hit wonders that either wouldn't work super well acoustically, or I just didn't want to do. And so Georgie helps me with the songs with all of these in terms of what I'm going to play, and she gave me a whole great list of songs. And some that I'm going to miss out. So 99 Luftballons by Nina, that's a good one. Teenage Dirtbag by Wheatus, I'm not playing today. Torn, Natalie Imbruglia, that's definitely a good one. Walking on Sunshine, Katrina and the Waves. So yeah, Come On Eileen, Dexy's Midnight Runners. There's a heap of really cool tunes that I could have chosen to play. But again, I cut down the set list to the ones that I dig and the ones that I can play. Heard it dozens of times on the alt rock sound. Yeah, it was a bit of an alt rock staple from back in the day. All right, let's play this next tune. This is the one that I tried to find. I couldn't find it in the time I had before the show, but I tried to find my CD single of this song because I think I mentioned it last time I played this song. This is the first song that I ever downloaded on Napster. And yes, Napster was the file sharing platform that was semi-legal, not legal at all. Back in the 90s. Didn't last because the Record Industry Association of America, the RIAA, because nothing else bad was happening in America in the 90s, unlike now, they decided that they would wage war against these pirates. You know what that did? It drove us down the path of, LimeWire and then torrenting. And now there's a legal way to do that. Spotify and Google Play and Apple Music all came out of the ashes of the fact that people got their music for free. They didn't want to buy it anymore. But they did want a convenient way to do it. So instead of having to Napster things now, we just have access to every song ever on our Spotify's and our Apple Musics, and we pay for it. So to Lars Ulrich and all the other boys and girls that had a hissy fit over things like Napster and couldn't move with the times, I just wanted to say I downloaded this song on MP3. I loved it so much I bought the CD single of it. So that's the way it should work. Try before you buy, and then I wanted to support the artist, so I bought the single. So there you go. I know, waiting an hour to download a low quality MP3. And then at the end of it, the download, you 56K modem, you've waited an hour and you press play, and it's like a weird, Japanese cover band version of the song. So that happened to me a bunch of times where I'd get some, like Beatles in particular. People would just troll you by sticking these Beatles songs online. And it was those ones, like back in the day, you used to get bootleg CDs. If you went to Bangkok and Thailand and Bali and places like this, people would lay out DVDs and CDs. And you could buy these CDs that looked like they were actually the one. But to get around the whole legality of it, they were just recorded by a band in that country. And it was so weird. Listening to some of these CDs. And a lot of them were those sort of things. So you'd be like, yeah, close your eyes and something a bit off like this. Paul's sounding a little bit weird. So, anyway. Let's play this song. I say all that to say this one, to say that we're going to play this song. This is a song by a band called Fastball, and this is called The Way. It's a very cool tune. Made up their minds and they started packing. They left before the sun came up that day. An exit to eternal summer slacking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Drank up their wine and they got to talking. They now had more important things to say. And when the car broke down, they started walking. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, never get hungry, never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier than today. Today, children woke up and they couldn't find them. They left before the sun came up that day. They just drove off and left it all behind them. But where were they going without ever knowing the way? Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved in gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, they'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happier there today. Today. Anyone can see the road that they walk on is paved with gold. It's always summer, they'll never get cold, they'll never get hungry, they'll never get old and gray. You can see the shadows wandering off somewhere. They won't make it home, but they really don't care. They wanted the highway, they're happy there today. Today. Fastball and The Way. Thank you very much. G'day, Mo25 vlog support. Thumbs up, yeah. I always forget to say the YouTube things. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and ring the bell to turn notifications on so you never miss a show. And thanks for supporting the channel. Sorry, I can't help but do a piss take on that. But no, your support really does help. The thumbs up help tell the YouTube robots to go off and tell other people to watch. Your donations really do help, I promise you. So thank you. Big shout out to my patrons, by the way. Hello, patrons, over at patreon.com/PeteJohns. You folks are awesome. And I haven't got the newsletter out this week. I just realized that as I started the show. I'm like, oh, I didn't do the newsletter yet. So I better do that. I'll do that tonight, so you can find out what's going on here around the channel. Did Mr. Smith come and say goodbye? Hello. Just dropping in to say hit the like button and trigger the arrow. Thank you. See, Mr. Smith knows where it's at. Thank you. Appreciate you. Song gets to 99.98 and someone picks up the phone. In the 90s, we had to buy albums just to find out if they were good. Yeah, does anyone remember the going into like a Virgin Megastore or whatever you had, HMV, depending where you are in the world, and they had those like lines up of CD players, like with just the popular CDs, like they had 6 CDs and a set of headphones, and you just punch the button and you could like play the CDs to hear it, like to try before you buy it. It was weird, wasn't it? The things we did to try things out back in the day. Those were the days. I remember the days. Or when you'd go into a small record store, and you'd actually have to go to the dude and say, yo, can I listen to the new Nirvana, dude? And he'd be like, totally, dude. And he'd go, I live in Adelaide. Why are we talking like that? And he'd have to go and get the CD, and he'd be like, yeah, man. And you'd put on the big headphones, and he'd play it. And he'd be like, yeah, no, this is cool, dude. I'll take one. All right, I'm going to play some Marcy's Playground. And Marcy Playground, I love Marcy Playground, and they had a bunch of cool songs in the 90s and the noughties. But a lot of people only really remember this one because it's a really cool song. It's got a cool riff in it, and it's about sex and candy. So how do you go wrong? How do you go wrong when you have a song about sex and candy together at last? Let's play this one here. It's Marcy Playground, Sex and Candy. Hanging around downtown by myself, and I had so much time to sit and think about myself, and there she was, like double cherry pie, yeah, there she was, like a disco superfly. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. Hang around downtown by myself, and I've had too much caffeine, and I was thinking about myself, and there she was, like platform double suede, yeah, there she was, like disco lemonade. I smell sex and candy here. Who's that lounging in my chair? Who's that casting devious stares in my direction? Mama, this surely is a dream. Yeah. Mama, this surely is a dream. Dig it. I smell sex and candy. I want candy. I want candy. Because fun. Oh dear. Yeah, that was a bit interesting. Cool song though. Marcy Playground. They also had, my favourite Marcy Playground is actually one called Coming Up From Behind. Coming up from behind. I remember going, John Murphy says, I remember going to a record store. It took ages to go through the records to find what you wanted. Totally. Yeah, good thing it's not sex or candy. Choices are hard, right? Right? Oh, candy is sandy. Oh, this. What is it? Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Can't count the number of times I bought a CD just to find out it had one good song on it. Yeah. My wife actually returned a CD. She bought a CD by Jewel. Remember the artist Jewel? Speaking of one-hit wonders, I'm pretty sure Jewel was a one-hit wonder. So, yeah, she bought this album by Jewel because of that one song. And everything else on it was, like, kind of hot garbage. So she took it back. And it was just before, like, CD burners were like $500 in those days, and a box of blank CDs was $50. So places knew you weren't really, you couldn't rip them. Like MP3s weren't really a big thing. So, yeah, who would have thought of that? Returning music back in the day. Yes, candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. Let's play. We haven't played any songs by the ladies today, and again, I'll say one hit wonder, and someone will tell me that Joan Osborne went on to have a marvelous career, and a lot of people really love her stuff, and I don't doubt that. But the one song that many of us know is a song called "One of Us" that had a fair amount of controversy when it was first released. This is what controversy was in the 90s. It was a song that's chorus said, "What if God was one of us, just a slob like one of us?" People are like, "You can't say that God is a slob." It's like, well, if he engravened us in his image, we're slobs. I don't know, just saying. But yeah, this was controversy. Whereas now, yeah, if we went back to the 90s, we'd be telling the people protesting the stuff that was going on there, you just wait. You just wait till 2020's come around, people. Let's play this one, because you know I don't go political. I let my words, I let my songs do the talking. And this is a very cool song from Joan Osborne. It is called "One of Us." If God had a name, What would it be, and would you call it to his face? If you were faced with him in all his glory, would you ask if you had just one question? And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just as loved like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus, trying to make his way home. If God had a face, what would it look like, and would you want to see? See, it meant that you would have to believe in things like heaven and in Jesus and the saints and all the prophets. And yeah, God is great. Yeah, God is good. Yeah. What if God was one of us? Just as loved like one of us. Just a stranger on a bus, trying to make his way home. Back to heaven all alone. Nobody calling on the phone. For the Pope may be in Rome. A little Joan Osborne there. And One of Us. Cool tune. I dig it. I dug it. All right. I've got a choice between two songs here, and I'm going to go for, there you go, one hit wonder, seal of approval. Woohoo! We got one. Tom approves that was definitely a one hit wonder. Love it. What are other folks, what are you chatting about here? All sorts of things. G'day, Paul McDougall. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Thanks for dropping on by. Liquor candy is dangerous. Yeah, please be careful with the liquor candy. Cool stuff. And someone new to the channel said, can they post a link? Well, we don't allow links in here because unfortunately, the prawn bots come in and they post all the links. So to keep the prawn bots away, we don't allow any links at all. So apologies for that. But yeah, if you're a cool person, hang out and be part of the community. So that's the thing. The other part is that if a show here where you got 30 people watching live and maybe another 300 or 400 may watch on the replay, just posting one person's link and saying, hey, can you come check out my channel? Can you imagine if everyone did that? Can you imagine 400 people? And are you going to go and check out 400 other people's channels? So yeah, it doesn't really work. I know that sounds a bit depressing, but it's about adding value. So hang out, be part of the community. Play music. If you play music, share your music. In fact, if you want to share your music, you can do so on Your Music Live, which is our show that we do tomorrow. So do jump over to studiolive.today.com/YML if you've got a submission. We got some kick-ass tunes on tomorrow's show. I got to tell you, I'm already starting to put the list together, and it is fire. So if you want to see some fire tunes, come on over. I'm going to play this one for a bit of fun value. This one is. This is a reprehensible song from the 70s. And I say that because it makes me laugh at how, just how horrifying it is when you listen to the words of this and how horrible. This is about two very horrible people. It was a song from Rupert Holmes. The title of the song is Escape, but you probably know it better as the Pina Colada song. Let's give this one a crack, shall we? It's got some cool chords in it. Let's go with that. 2, 3, 4. I was tired of my lady. We've been together too long. Like a worn out recording. of a favorite song. So while she was laying there sleeping, I read the paper in bed. In the personal column, there was this letter I read. If you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, if you're not into yoga, if you have half a brain, if you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, I'm the love that you look for. Write to me and escape. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I didn't think about my lady. I know that sounds kind of mean. No shit, Sherlock. But sure, my old lady had fallen into the same old dull routine. So I wrote to the paper, took out a personal ad. And though I was nobody's poet, I thought it wasn't half bad. Yes, I like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain. I'm not much into health food, I am into champagne. I got to meet you by tomorrow, cut through all this red tape at a bar called O'Malley's, where we'll plan our escape. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. So I waited with high hopes, and she walked in the place. Knew her smile in an instant, I knew the curve of her face. It was my own lovely lady. She said, "Oh, it's you." Then we laughed for a moment, and I said, "I never knew that you like pina coladas and getting caught in the rain, and the feel of the ocean, and the taste of champagne. If you like making love at midnight in the dunes of the Cape, you're the lady I've looked for. Come with me and escape." Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Oh, what a lovely story of unrequited love and wanting to bone someone else, but then accidentally learning that the person you want to bone is actually your own wife. Yeah. Yeah. That song was on the radio, the easy listening radio, when I was a child. And we think society's got problems now. That was a pop song from the 70s, in the 80s. 80s? Early 80s, I think. Yeah, little Rupert Holmes, Escape, the Pina Colada song. So yeah, nothing like a song about two horrible toxic people that are in a bad relationship, and then they're like, "Oh, ha, 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 ha. See, because we both wanted to cheat on each other, it's okay. It's fine." Well, yeah, that's not the sign of a relationship in trouble at all. All right, anyway. All right, we've got one more song to play. We're into overtime. Overtime. Escape by Rupert Holmes is my go-to summer barbecue song for my summer song playlist. There you go. It's just horrifying, though. Am I the only one that's horrified by that song? Am I over-exaggerating? You're too good for that song. Thank you, Cynthia. I know. Well, no, I don't know, but yeah, it's a weird song. Very weird. Alrighty, I'm going to finish off here. And when I think of, by the way, I was going to play this song, but my voice wouldn't have held out. I'm going to give you a little, I'll give you one verse of this song, and then we'll play our closing time number, which you now know what I'm going to play, don't you? But there's a band called Ween, and again, they're not really a one-hit wonder, but they had a really cool song in the 90s, and I'll play a little bit of it for you, see if you remember this one. when you lie. Kiss your baby bye bye bye. And if you're true, the whole wide world will laugh with you. When we see nothing's wrong with you and me, your time will tell. Might even ring a wedding bell. If you think that I'm a loser, well you suck, 'cause you know I ain't nothing but a user of your love. I can't get enough. Girl, it's true, the whole wide world is smiling with you.
Put your little daisies and make them come up. Put your little daisies and make them come up. Put your little daisies and make them come up. Put your little daisies and make them come up. Put your little daisies and make them come up.
Yes. So that's why I couldn't sing that song, because I value my voice. My voice is kind of my job. And I would destroy myself if I had to sing that entire song. But I just wanted to, a little tribute there to the awesome band that is Ween from the 1990s with Push the Little Daisies. Just such a cool song. And everyone thought of that one as a bit of a novelty song, but yeah. All right, we're going to play one more song. We are going to end with this one here. Yeah, there you go. Push those little daisies. We're going to end with this tune. When you're talking one-hit wonders and you're closing out a show, you got to play this one, don't you? It's from a band called Semisonic, and it's called, appropriately enough, Closing Time. Thanks everyone for hanging out. Thumbs up, guns up, all the rest of it. Appreciate you being here, and thanks to all those who donated to the show and to the channel. I appreciate you. Love you to bits. All right, let's go out with this one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Closing time. Open all the doors and let you out into the world. Closing time. Turn off all the lights on over every boy and every girl. Closing time. One last call for alcohol, so finish your whiskey or beer. Closing time. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places where you will be from. Closing time. This room won't be open till your brothers or your sisters come. Gather up your jackets, move them to the exits. I hope you have found a friend. Closing time. Every new beginning comes from some other beginnings, and yeah, I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. Closing time. Time for you to go out to the places where you will be from. One more time. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. I know who I want to take me home. Take me home. from the beginning end. Semisonic and the adequately titled closing time, because it is closing time for the happy hour, or the happy hour and 10 minutes. I had some comments here that I wanted to say before. Are you planning on posting some more YouTube shorts on your channel in time? Probably. Yeah, only because, that's where the viewers are going. So YouTube shorts, we may be having some more of those soon. Especially like the small things, like the moment I'm doing band labs, so things where you can sort of show things on your phone, little 1-minute tutorials for things that need to be shown. Yeah, that might work. Thank you everyone for being here. Thank you Dawn, Janice, the singing nurse. Thank you to Mike and Dawn for their ongoing support of the show, of the channel here. Thank you to Jade Star. Thank you to Angela Sinclair. Thank you Sean Chandler. Thank you Mike Wade French. G'day. Better late than never. Yeah. Thanks for dropping by. Joe and Barry Glenn. Thank you for your donation. To Thomas Christ, to Bleeding Red Beats. See you to Mum and Dad. I'll see your folks soon. See you Master Singleton. Weary Pirates. Paul. I missed you. Paul McDougall, thank you for dropping on by. Anyone else that I've missed? Cynthia Elliott, thank you for dropping on by as well. And anyone else who I have missed, I apologise, but I do appreciate each and every one of you. Thanks for throwing the thumbs up there and telling the YouTube robots to go and do their YouTube robot thing. That would really be appreciated. And until tomorrow, where we have your music live here live on the channel, I will see you then. Remember, folks, be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Keep creating, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.